Hello everyone, Chef here, and welcome back to a quick overview. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I made the last installment in this series, and that's to do with a combination of these things. But now, after however long it's been, I feel today I have an interesting topic to share with you all, and that is on Unreleased Skylanders. This term is a pretty broad term and can cover a lot of different things, but for this first part, I've decided to go over the physical side, with an exception. This video will basically cover the Skylanders that are ready to release in some capacity, but ultimately cancelled for one reason or another. So without any further ado, let's get started. Heartbreaker Bookshop was a Valentine's Day variant of the Magic Sensei Bookshop from Skylanders Imaginators that unfortunately never saw the light of day, due to the designers at Toys for Bob thinking he looked too evil for Valentine's Day. Heartbreaker Bookshop also marks being the first unreleased Skylander to have a reveal trailer, and also being the first unreleased Skylander advertised on the Skylanders website, ready for some form of purchase. But on the day he was supposed to release, he was promptly removed from the website. Another thing of note for Heartbreaker Bookshop was one of the figures of him was put on eBay for purchase. From what I can remember, it was sometime in 2021, and Toys for Bob hired some people to clean out their headquarters. And one cleaner came across a Heartbreaker Bookshop and simply took it, went home and put it up on eBay for a very expensive price, and it was almost sold to someone. But Toys for Bob found out, and the person had to return the figure back to the HQ. It's sad that this was so close on the verge of releasing, but it was ultimately cancelled. I really wish we had this. Every year or so, an employee exclusive edition Skylander was given out to those who were part of the creation of that year's game. In 2013, that was also going to be the case for Skylander Swap Force, where the Cortex Skylander Wind Up was going to receive this variant. Enrollado! A wind-up repainted and remade to suit the colours of the creators of Swap Force, Vicarious Visions. This was found inside the game itself, only getting past the development stage, with a physical figure of him not getting created. Surprisingly, he's fully functional within Swap Force, Superchargers and Imaginators, and when he hits level 20, he has the highest health any Skylander has, with his health going up to a whopping 4011. And unlike Heartbreaker Bookshop, who can't be copied onto an NFC card, VV Wind-Up can be put onto an NFC card and can be played for anyone to enjoy. If anyone's interested in that, there's numerous videos going over how to dump a Skylanders info onto an NFC card, and it's pretty interesting, so I'll leave some videos in the description going over how to do it if anyone's interested. Also, I probably have to say this, just don't buy the NFC cards from eBay. Yeah, they may look cool, but it's illegal to sell them, so yeah. Harkening back to the physical unreleased Skylanders, let's have a look at Lightcore Pop Fizz. Apart from his rarity, Lightcore Pop Fizz also has a sort of interesting background. So on the Skylanders Giants poster, everything looks normal, right? Well, take a look at Lightcore Pop Fizz. You probably think, what's wrong with it? Well, the Lightcore Pop Fizz on the Skylanders Giants poster is actually unreleased. Instead, we got a completely different Lightcore Pop Fizz. This is because the Lightcore Pop Fizz on the Giants poster wouldn't fit inside the normal core Skylanders box due to the pose he was in. So quickly, in time for his release, he has to be put in a different pose, and by this point, the Giant starter pack, which contained the poster, had already been made, so they couldn't go back and change it. Surprisingly, this is something not many people know about, even now with a lot of people still thinking that the Lightcore Pop Fizz shown on the Giants poster is the Lightcore Pop Fizz. Not knowing about the actual figure, probably due to how scarce it is. I personally have never seen a Lightcore Pop Fizz physically. I assume his scarcity is a pretty similar situation to Series 2 Bash, where he never saw a worldwide release, only being released in America, like quite a lot of Skylanders of the Giants and Swap Force period. Not much is known about this Skylander, and it's only because of an accident we know this Skylander existed. In Toy Fair 2017, a booth was held for the people who create the physical figures of Skylanders, where they brought along Skylanders ranging from Spirit Adventure to Imaginators to show them off. And the YouTuber Rod Toy Masters filmed his experience at Toy Fair and also had an interview with Chris Nokakella, who helped create the Skylander figures. And one part he filmed with the Skylanders that Chris brought along, and one of these was the never before seen Series 4 Cinder that would have worn the Series 4 tag alongside Gilgrun, but she was scrapped and replaced with a new core Skylander instead. It looks like from this figure that this could have easily been released, but instead it's remained unreleased, and this is the only time we've ever seen Series 4 Cinder. Also on the display was a Spyro prototype that can be seen alongside a Sprocket and a variant of Series 1 Whirlwind. It looks like she has the same colours as the Polar variant she received in Giants. Maybe Polar Whirlwind was planned for SSA, or this was Whirlwind's original colours. And for the final unreleased Skylanders I want to talk about today are the unreleased Creation Crystals. The main gimmick for Imaginators were the Creation Crystals, which gave the opportunity for players to make their own Skylanders. And throughout Imaginators course, each wave brought new senseis and new Creation Crystals of different elements. They were similar to the traps. Really, it didn't matter what mold you had of the Creation Crystal, because they all really did the same thing, apart from the elements being different. and a new batch of creation crystals was slated to release for Wave 5, but by the time they were ready to go, Activision had decided to cease all further progress on Skylanders and cancel it entirely, leaving these creation crystals behind in a state of limbo, stored away in a warehouse somewhere. But everything gets out eventually, and throughout the year since Skylanders cancellation, these creation crystals have popped up on eBay here and there, and courtesy from Pirate Dan on Reddit, he managed to obtain all the unreleased creation crystals from eBay, and now we get to see what they all look like, with there being Earth, Air, Fire, Tech and Dark. It's pretty interesting to see them. There may well be a lot more unreleased Skylanders out there that are yet to be seen, but until that day comes, these are all the Skylanders we know of that currently never got to... There may well be a lot more unreleased Skylanders out there that are yet to be seen, but until that day comes, these are all the Skylanders we know of currently that never got the chance to be on store shelves. Well, I hope you enjoyed this return to form. I'm going to attempt a consistent schedule of these, but this is all for now. Stay tuned for the next one, and see ya.